Europe gave the world democracy, science, industry, and two of the deadliest wars in human history. And it all comes back to one thing: the land they were born on. No continent was handed a better geographic lottery than Europe. The Gulf Stream delivers perfect rainfall year round. Winters are cold enough to kill devastating plagues, but warm enough for continuous work. The coastline is packed with natural deep water harbors. The rivers are long, flat, and perfectly navigable for trade. This combination did something extraordinary. It turned surplus food into trading centers into ideas, and ideas into the world's first industrialized nations. Europe didn't become powerful by accident. The land made it inevitable. But here is the paradox: the very same geography that made Europe rich also kept it permanently divided. While America had one vast open land mass where a single culture pressed westward to build one giant country, Europe was a continent of walls. The Pyrenees trapped the Iberians and slowly cooked them into Spain and Portugal, and Alps sealed off Italy. The rivers of Europe rarely connect, each one creating its own isolated economy, its own capital, its own nation. Unconnected waterways built unconnected peoples. Geography engineered a continent of strangers. At the heart of Europe sits its most dangerous geographic problem: Germany, a massive economic powerhouse with no natural borders to the east or west. France to the left, Russia to the right. Britain's navy capable of blockading from the north. For centuries, German leaders faced a terrifying reality: surrounded on all sides with nowhere to defend. Their solution: strike first. Attack France before Russia could mobilize. This geographic paranoia, born entirely from the map, directly triggered both world wars. After 1945, exhausted and humiliated, Europe made a decision unprecedented in human history. Instead of competing, they would embrace. The EU was born, originally engineered so that France and Germany could hold each other so tightly that neither could break free to fight. Germany stopped sending armies across the flatlands and instead sent manufactured goods down to the Rhine, becoming the world's fourth largest economy. America underwrote the entire security arrangement through NATO. For 65 years it worked. The post-war peace wasn't luck. It was a deliberate workaround for geography. But geography is patient and it is taking its revenge. From the east, Russia is pressing against Poland's flat, defenseless plain. Warsaw already knows the answer to the question: if the Russians threaten, do we call Brussels or Washington? From the south, Greece and Spain, trapped by mountains and poor soil, are drowning in debt while northern Germans resent funding their retirements. From the West, Britain, always geographically detached, always the island that never truly belonged, pulled itself out entirely. Brexit wasn't a political accident, it was geography reasserting itself. Western Europeans live in a geopolitical paradise, but you cannot operate by the rules of paradise when the world operates by the rules of power. The post-war peace is not a permanent guarantee, it is a historical miracle built on top of ancient geography that hasn't changed 1 inch. If the EU phrase Europe doesn't just return to politics, it returns to the map. And the map of the Europe always meant war. Thank you.